Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises and glory and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. And double honors goes to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and unto the sincere brothers that's preaching out the gospel throughout the four corners of the world. Shalom goes to the elect that the Most High is waking up and saving in these very last days. Shalom. I just want to get into a quick lesson. Going to the things that's going around the world, that's pretty much just leading into what? The mark of the beast, which is the Motb. All right. For safety purpose, I'm gonna title this the Motb Charagma. Okay. But as you can see, I have a quick, clip that will play. And Lord willing, we're going to get into some scriptures.
Information is now being shared by law enforcement with Canada's financial institutions. Financial service providers have already taken action based on that information. The emergency measures we put in place are being used. They are having an impact, and they will have a growing impact in the days to come. Since Monday's announcement, I've spoken directly with the heads of our major banks and with the director of FinTrack. My cabinet colleagues and I are meeting regularly, very regularly, including with the commissioner of the RCMP, to discuss next steps. Our absolute priority is ending these illegal blockades and occupation. It gives me no pleasure to impose any of these measures. In fact, we do so with great sorrow. But do not doubt our determination to act, to defend our democracy, to defend our economy, and to restore peace, order, and good government. So let me repeat what I said on Monday. If your truck is being used in these protests, your corporate accounts will be frozen. The insurance on your vehicle will be suspended. The consequences are real, and they will bite. It is time for you to go home. And let me also be clear that we will have zero tolerance for the establishment of new blockades or occupations. We now have the tools to follow the money. We can see what is happening and what is being planned in real time. And we are absolutely determined that this must end now and for good.
Yep, you heard it out of her mouth. All right. Pretty much want to stop everything that's going on with the protests. As you can see, it's a crisis, right? And Esau Edom is going to find a way to stop that crisis. And as she said out of her own mouth, pretty much taking action into your what? Your bank account. All right, that's your money. For the protesters that's pretty much out there acting like monkeys. Of course, people getting hurt. And so on and so forth. And people out here thinking this is a joke, and that the government, that Esau Edom, it's not going to take responsibility and it's not going to take actions for the things that's going on. Okay. Now, it is through the Spirit of the Lord that all these things are happening, and it's supposed to happen. Okay. But again, these people don't have a knowledge of what's really going on. Okay. And But this is the book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 41. And it reads, "Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak," And for us knowing this truth, we should watch these things and pray, for us not entering into temptation. All right. because once again, all these things is happening for what? That's leading to the Motb, the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. Okay? And from there, matter of fact, let's get into it. Revelations, the book of Revelations, chapter 13, starting at 15 through 18. Just gonna highlight it real quick. Okay? And it reads, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. Verse 16, and he casteth all both, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand on their foreheads. Okay, and what is that mark, man? It is the RFID microchip, you know, which is created to be entered into your hand or your head. All right. You got Elon Musk, which is this devil's out there testing this chip into monkeys. All right. You know, sooner or later, it's gonna be they're going to force this onto the masses of the people. Okay. But they got to give them a reason to do so. And right now it's happening with these protests. You know, people are wilding out, losing their mind, you know. And you don't think that the government is going to take action for this? Of course they are. Okay? Just like when the pandemic started in 2020, you know, they took action onto that, shutting down certain places. You know, people had to wear masks to go to stores. You know, you have to enter. You gotta be at the home a certain time. You know, and then they push what? The vaccine. You can't do that, you know, without having a vaccine. All right, but that was just nothing but a test. You understand me? Because people are nothing but guinea pigs unto the government. Okay, but now, like I say, you know, the pandemic gave them a reason to push the vaccine, right? Now it's giving these crisis is going to give a reason to the government to push this RFID chip. Okay, and then like I said, right out of her mouth, she said that she would, you know, they're going to take action onto your people's bank accounts. Okay, all right, going back, verse 16, and he casts all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand on their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. See, because this is going to have full control of what? Your money system. Okay, if they say they're going to shut down your credit, your bank account because you bugging, you know, they got control of that. And then if you're going to want your money back, you're going to have to go whining and crying to the government to ask for it back. But then again, it's like, you got to take this mark. Okay, you got to take this this chip so you can have access onto your bank account. All right, verse 17, again, it says that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here's wisdom. Let him that has understanding cast the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. You see? Now let's go from go to the book of Songs 140. Okay, starting at the top. All right, book of Psalms 140, and it reads, deliver me, O Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. All right, and this is who? Esau, Edom, which imagine mischief in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. They had sharpened their tongue like a serpent, adder's poison under their lips, you know, Salah. And that poison, you know, as we knew, it was what? This vaccine, okay? But now, following right behind the vaccine is what, man? This RFID chip. Okay? And it says, verse 4, keep me, O Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who has purpose to overthrow my goings. Yeah, it's going to get serious. All right? That's why you got to watch and pray, man. That we not enter into what? Temptation, man. Because it's going to get serious out here. And these people don't understand it. Because, if you don't take the RFID chip, you pretty much going to be ass out. Especially if you don't have the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua on you. Okay. Then let me go to 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. And it says, lest Satan shall give an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his device. You see? So now we're not going to be ignorant of this, especially those that watch and pray of the things that's going on around the world. Okay? All right? Because this devil's working. This devil's working day in, day out. Like I had mentioned, that Elon Musk, he's testing this brain chip on monkeys, man. Okay? And whatever he's going to have to do to bring it into the media, to have the world deceived onto, for you to take it. And he's going to do it, okay? That's the whole purpose of this devil bringing his device onto the world, man. Matter of fact, let's get that, Going back to Book of Songs. Now, so like you're going to the Book of Proverbs. Chapter 4, verse 16. Okay, bear with me. And it reads, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. And who is that? That's this devil, man. Esau, Edom. He's constantly working on his device, all right, which is what? This technology, which is his weapon, okay? So he's working on his device, man, all right, to bring it out, Like I say, Elon, yeah, and you can definitely see in their faces, it look like they don't get no sleep, right? All right, so this is things that we gotta watch as us knowing this truth, man. All right, this is some very serious time. Okay, so hopefully this lesson will be edifying to the elect, and I'm gonna say shalom.